Is your house an asset? Is it or was it a good investment? Did I make the right call? If those are questions you're asking yourself, make sure you stay tuned to this episode of Prime Properties TV. I promise you it'll be worth it. Good day, Toronto. Welcome to another episode of Prime Properties TV. I'm so glad you could join us today. Have you ever heard of pride of ownership? It's a real thing. When you move into your first property and you have your first real mortgage, everything near you is the best. It's the best street, it's the best house, it's the best area, it's the best investment I ever made. I bought an asset. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, just a little bit, but give or take a little, that's a real conversation someone would have with themselves, or really me. So I'm going to answer the question a lot of you homeowners have asked me, or really just assumed the answer was yes, an emphatic yes. Well, the answer is yes and no to whether your house is an asset. Let me explain. Before I give you my thoughts, I know this is there's serious pride in ownership, and yes, these are my opinions. I'm not trying to offend anyone in their house. So let's get started with no first. Not because I'm a negative Nancy, but because it's going to lead to the yes. So is your house an asset? The answer is no if you're living in it, paying the mortgage, property taxes, insurance, and any maintenance that comes along with the house by yourself and your family. Keep in mind, when you sell, unless you're leaving the country or going into a different area that's not GTA, you're likely going to be buying a house again, which means you're re-entering the same heated market in which you sold your house. Yeah, you made money on the sale, but you also have to use that money to buy again, which is usually a net zero unless you're downsizing or upsizing or supersizing. Now, if you live in it and let it appreciate, it's not an asset unless you utilize the equity to make money, okay? So is your house an asset when you use the appreciation equity you've gained to make money? Yes, without a doubt, yes. Now, what do I mean by that? There are options to take money out of your house, whether it's through a home equity line of credit, or we call HELOC, or refinance, and there's some other ways. And you can still use that capital to invest, whether it's in real estate, stocks, second mortgages, that's completely up to you, you name it. If you want to learn more about this, make sure you reach out to me. My contacts are on the screen right now. Now, if you have this money you've gained, whether it's 25 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand, which, let's be real, it's likely the case if you had the house for more than 3 to 5 years in this market, and you invest it and make more money than the cost of the interest, more money than the cost of interest, to borrow from your own house, then yes, an emphatic yes. Your house is making you money, and now it's officially an asset. I'll give you a very simple example. You have $100,000 available to use from your house equity. If it costs you 4% interest a year to borrow from yourself, but you invest in something that gives you a return of 8%, an ROI of 8%, you've effectively have 4% ROI. You're utilizing this newfound money to make more money. Cha-ching! Now, your house is an asset. Also keep in mind, you can write off the interest during tax season. Speak to your trusted accountant. This is actually how a lot of homeowners I work with use their equity to buy additional investment properties. They leverage the house as an asset to buy other investment property. That's really the secret sauce. It's not really that much of a secret, to be real. Kind of like how the Big Mac sauce is really just Thousand Island dressing. Boom, mind's blown, right? Now, if you choose not to use your equity in your house because you want to fully pay off your house, have it fully paid off when you retire, that's absolutely cool. I respect that. But what if you sell your investments in 10 years and pay off your house completely and have extra retirement money to go to the Bahamas for 4 months every single winter in Toronto? Food for thought. I always tell my clients who are in this position, if you have equity in your house and you're not utilizing it, especially with these low interest rates, it's like having Michael Jordan on your basketball team and keeping him on the bench. Use him. Use it. Use your equity. If you want to learn more about the strategy, definitely give me a call, as everyone's situation is different. My contacts are on the screen right now, okay? Thank you guys for watching. If you learned something or simply enjoyed watching it, make sure you subscribe to Prime Properties Studio over here and click on the little bell so you'll be notified when we put up new content. If you have any questions, especially regarding this topic, make sure you call or email me so that I can help you guys out, okay? And remember, please share this with your family and friends because, like I want to say, an educated consumer is the best consumer. I'll see you next time, Toronto.